According to the prosecution, this is how it all started.
A message went round, and I'm quoting the witness, to different Kikuyu MPs that they should meet in State House. They were trying to strategize. What do we do next? Then at one time, Uhuru Kenyatta came in to where they were, and he was a bit angry. He looked angry because he was trying to say that they were not ready to hand over power, and he has the capability of organizing his people and mobilizing them for any eventuality.
Prosecution claims that at this point, Kenyatta dished out some 3.3 million shillings to each one of the individuals, mainly Mungiki leaders, identified to coordinate the revenge attacks.
The objective of the meeting was to discuss Mungiki's support for the PNU's presidential campaign in exchange for Mungiki demands that included the government halting all extrajudicial killings of Mungiki members.
According to prosecution, Muthaura was the man pulling the strings. He apparently had complete control over the police. Being a senior government official close to the center of power, he reportedly called for a meeting with the then Police Commissioner Hussein Ali, attended by his boss then, Internal Security Minister John Michuki, apparently to ensure smooth operation for the Mungiki.
There was a second meeting at the office of John Michuki, during which Muthaura reminded Hussein Ali that the Mungiki were working with them. At John Michuki's request, Muthaura called Mr. Ali to instruct him, I quote, not to interfere in our work.
And so when the attacks began, Ali, who was in charge of the police force, restrained his forces from intervening in places where Mungiki stormed.
Inaction was already recognized as a method of committing crimes against humanity in international law. So as we've stated, in our view, Mr. Ali went beyond the threshold of inaction.
A prosecution witness claims there were members of Mungiki who were readily on call.
In each region, there are militants. For instance, in Kosovo, there are about 10 militants, but I don't know their names. They were in charge of killing people. End quote.
The perpetrators apparently carried out attacks with knowledge that they would be granted amnesty by the government.
The organization granted impunity to the main perpetrators of the attack. And finally, the organization orchestrated the killing of Mungiki leaders directly involved in the post-election violence to silence them and cover up the crimes.
Other than State House Nairobi, the other planning meetings, according to prosecution, took place at Stem Hotel in Nakuru, Blue Springs Hotel along Thika Road, Blue Post in Thika Town, and the Nairobi Club in Nairobi.